Hello and good morning to you all, YouTube. It's the first day of the month, so I figure I make an update video. And as you can see, I'm using a different means of transportation this morning. I'm on my bicycle, and I'm riding to the gym right now. It's an absolutely gorgeous day today. It's not too hot, not too cold either. It's about 80 degrees. So we got some cool air blowing. So it's a really nice day to ride. But anyway, I wanted to update you on my car situation. So about a month or two ago, I posted a video. At the time, I was looking to sell either my motorcycle, the Yamaha Stryker, or the Fiat Abarth. I needed to let one of them go. But what ended up happening, I thought about it a lot, and obviously I listened and read a few comments on the video, and I decided to sell the Fiat Abarth instead. One, because the bike gets a better fuel economy. Two, I get more money for the car. And three, it's just more fun riding around on the Yamaha Stryker. Yeah, so I sold the car just 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. And it was a really different experience. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this company called Beepi. Beepi is it's like an auto mall. Think of like CarMax and all the type of new auto dealers like that. So with Beepi, what happens is you let them know if you're selling your car. So they buy and sell cars. They're an auto dealer, but they're mainly digital and online. So you let them know if you have a car for sale, and what they'll do is they'll send one of their guys to your place to inspect the car. Based on what the inspection says, they appraise your car for you, right? So once you get an appraisal, they make you an offer. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. It was a lot of noise from the road. So anyway, talking about Beepi. So Beepi, what they do, you let them know you're selling your car. They send an inspection guy to inspect the car and appraise the car for you. And what happens is they give you an offer based on, what the appraisal or, what they feel the car is worth. And you can always do your own research too to know like what your car is worth. And obviously I would recommend that. Don't just take any offers. So I went through that and I tried to sell the car on my own. But the crazy thing is when you're selling a fairly new car, it's really tough. If you're selling any car, I would say if you're selling a car that costs more than $15,000, you're gonna have a hard time compared to if you were selling a car that's like $5 grand or less. So I tried to sell the car myself, posted on eBay, Craigslist, and all this other platforms. But like I said, I didn't have the time to wait. I needed to sell the car literally within 30 days. So Beepi was my next option. And so I called them up. They sent a guy over and they appraised the car for me. And we agreed on the price. And I believe it was a week later, I decided to, just try other sources. I went to believe it or not, I went to Fiat first. And the offer they gave me was like $2,000 less than what Beepi offered me, which is, you get that with dealers. So that was X'd out. And then I went to CarMax. And CarMax made me an offer that was literally, how much did CarMax? I think it was about $100 more. It was about $100 more. No, actually, it wasn't $100 more. It was like $50 more than what Beepi offered me. But the caveat with CarMax was they were gonna give you the payment right then and there. So one thing with Beepi is when they appraise your car and they make you an offer, they don't actually write you a check. right? So the deal is they make you an offer and then they post it on their website and they do their own marketing, and the only time you get paid is, hold on. And so the only time you get paid is after your car has been sold. So you have to wait until they actually sell the car before you get paid. So that was sort of like a drawback for me. But when I went to CarMax made me an offer that was $50 more, and they said, hey, we'll just write you a check, and we'll literally just buy the car from your hand. So I remember going on that day, and then I called Beepi and let them know, like, hey, I got a somewhat similar offer from CarMax, but they're willing to pay me right now. So Beepi actually writes me back, and then they upped their offer. They upped it by $250 more, and guarantees that they were gonna sell it for me. So I was like, okay, fuck it. I wouldn't say no to an extra $250. So anyway, long story cut short, the week the bike was sold, I was actually out of town. I was in New York. And the cool thing about Beepi is you don't even have to be there. Like, they just send a truck to pick up your car, as long as you leave them the keys, you leave them all the important documents, a bill of sale, your title sign, and all that stuff. Once you leave that behind, you're good to go. So with Beepi, I sold my car without actually having to be there, and that was it was a new experience for me. I've never sold anything that expensive without me having to be there to take over and look after everything. But lucky enough, I had somebody responsible enough to be there for me. But anyway, yeah, that was my experience with Beepi. If you haven't heard about them before, I'm letting you know right now. It's a pretty cool company, and it's a tech company. And they basically take the hassle away from buying or selling the car, right? And ironically, I'm taking this strip with it's like an auto mall over here, so since I'm talking about cars. But yeah, Beepi takes away the hassle for you. Like, you literally don't have to lift a lot of things or put a lot of things together. They take care of everything for you, and you just have to have the right stuff ready when they come and pick up your car. And on the same day they picked up the car, they just left me a check, and I was like, woohoo. So yeah, so I was able to sell my car. I feel good about the sale, and I was able to pay my bills down, which was a good feeling too. So now back to this. I'm stuck with my bicycle and my Yamaha Stryker, which is, again, you sort of have to improvise. So right now I don't have a car, and my means of transportation is walking, riding the bicycle, or riding the motorcycle. So as you see, a day like this, actually on most days, I ride my bike. I ride this bicycle just about everywhere. If I need to go anywhere within 3 to 4 miles radius, I would ride the bicycle, because I'm getting good exercise out of it, right? And it's free. So I thank my girl for getting me this bike. It was laying dormant for like a good 5 months before I actually picked it up and started riding it. So right now I have a great use for it, and anywhere I need to go that's over 4 miles, I would take the bike. But yeah, that's my life right now. And some days, if it's really hot, then I'll just use my girl's car. But for the most part, this is California. We get sunshine for the most part of the year. So riding the motorcycle or riding a bicycle is fairly easy. You don't have to worry about the weather being too cold or anything like that. So yeah. And also the cool thing here is, as you can see, I'm riding on the sidewalk. The laws out here, actually, I'm not gonna say that, but I think depending on the city or the county that you're in, but for the most part, I ride on the sidewalk freely. In New York, I couldn't do that, especially in the city area. You had to ride on the road. or get yourself killed somehow. But yeah, out here I can ride on the sidewalk and not have a problem with it. So yeah guys, so my car has been sold. I ride my bicycle for the most part to wherever I need to go, and it looks like I'm gonna be keeping the Yamaha Stryker for a while, and I do not plan on selling that motorcycle anytime soon. So I'm happy with the choice I made, and thank you all of you that helped, you know, that suggested what to sell. So here's an update: the car has been sold officially, and until, you know, next time I save up, I'm already looking at my next car, the next car I want to get. But right now I just got to put in some work, you know, get a lot of things done, and then I'll be ready to buy another car. But right now it's footmobile and 2 wheels. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you like this video, please give a thumbs up. I'm really looking forward to making more vlogs on the bicycle, because again, I ride it almost every day, so it's an opportunity for me to just make some cool videos and rant about current events. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please let me know. Give a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, please do so. I really appreciate everyone who subscribed and supported the channel. You guys have been great. So yeah, until next time, man, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.